This slide on innovation models and issues covers what is called the retrospective problem. As we see in this wheel here, one of the standard models of knowledge creation, of the way that psychologists and social scientists see that organizations create new knowledge, is through a constant back and forth between what is called tacit and explicit knowledge. Things that are in our heads versus things that are writable and on paper. The problem with using this kind of model is something that I have come to call in my own research the retrospective problem. This is a really interesting problem, and it has to do with the fact that there are a number of goals that we want to have in companies, which are good goals, but where the outcome is only possible to discern and to perceive after it's happened. Let me give you an example. I'm going to give you a couple words. Leadership, creativity, trust, love, innovation. What do these words have in common? What they have in common is very simple. I can't ask somebody for a measured quantity difference of those words. Imagine what happens if you go home and you ask your boyfriend or girlfriend, or you ask your husband or wife, and you say, honey, I would like 18% more love tomorrow. There's a pretty good chance you'll be sleeping on the couch or outside. Right? And the reason is simple. Much like these other terms, we can't meaningfully measure more. We're stuck in a retrospective trap, which means that we can only meaningfully assess the presence of these things after they have happened. And because of this, it turns out we actually can't use these words to describe the processes they represent. This is problematic from a perspective of project management. It's problematic from a perspective of metrics. But the most important thing for us to consider is that the retrospective problem exists in all classes of concepts where we have outcomes that are positive and good, but simply can't put a number onto them until after something else has happened. And the else is at the heart of our discussion today.